Spencer Cassadine seemed to lose his head, so Joss tried to screw it back on. The General Hospital recap for August 3, 2023, features Josslyn trying to get Spencer to do the smart thing. In this episode, Josslyn wasn't happy to see Spencer, Esme, and Ace together. Trina and Dex had a heart-to-heart talk about Curtis, while Curtis continued to wallow in self-pity. Molly and TJ met with a surrogate match representative, but Christina interrupted. Austin and Ava sparred in his office while Nettie and Olivia got along at home. Finally, Cody expressed his suspicions about Gladys. Now, let's dig a little deeper into the details. Spencer, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, and Esme, Avery Kristen Pohl, took a trip to Kelly's with Beatty Ace, Jay, and Joey Clay, with Spencer surprised to see Josslyn, Eden McCoy, behind the counter. When Christina, Kate Mancy, walked in, she was thrilled to finally meet Ace and seemed happy to be able to play with a baby. When she was done cooing over Ace, Christina snarkily suggested that Josslyn could become a waitress at Charlie's. Josslyn quickly told her she'd rather stick needles in her eyes because she wouldn't go anywhere that Sonny, Maurice Bernard, would go with Nana, Cynthia Watrous. Hearing that was Christina's cue to leave. When Esme wanted to know why Josslyn didn't seem to like Christina, Joss refused to answer, so Spencer explained that Christina was Team Sonny, which to Joss made her misguided. Esme told Spencer that at least Christina made her feel like a human being. So Spencer later told Josslyn he felt sorry for Esme not feeling that way much of the time. Joss very reasonably told Spencer that Esme may not remember what she did to her, Cam, William Lipton, and Trina, Tabiana Ali, but Josslyn did. She couldn't understand how Spencer could be around her, so he admitted it's been getting easier because of Ace. He told Joss his first priority was still Trina, so Josslyn asked the million-dollar question. Why wasn't he with Trina now? He explained that he was just trying to be respectful to Trina and her family since Portia didn't want him around. Joss logically suggested he just spend his time with Trina far from Portia. He was ready to do just that when Christina popped back up and insisted he enjoy time at the park with Esme and Ace. She seemed to do this just to annoy Josslyn. Dex, even Hofer, ran into Trina at the hospital. Sonny sent him there to check on Curtis, Donald Turner, but the doctors wouldn't tell them much. Trina admitted she didn't know much either because Curtis was refusing to see her. Trina ended up pouring her heart out to Dex about the Curtis situation because she clearly needed someone to talk to who could be neutral. She regretted not getting a DNA test sooner and admitted that she now thought of him as a second dad. As for Curtis, he sat stone-faced in his hospital bed, refusing to go to physical therapy. At least Stella, Vernie Watson, dropped by to have a stern talk with her nephew. She wasn't sure where to start and quickly became emotional. But she also had words of wisdom as Curtis wondered how he could live like this. Stella reminded him that he still had a family who loved him and could comfort him, but Curtis still felt sorry for himself. Molly, Brooke Anna Smith, and TJ Taj Bello prepared to meet a representative from a surrogacy matching organization. They learned the difference between types of surrogates. They learned they could secure a donor egg and then find a gestational carrier. As soon as that sounded somewhat appealing, Christina walked right in, announcing that Josslyn was a major bitch. She quickly made an exit so Molly and TJ could continue with the meeting and tell the woman they wanted a traditional surrogate who would supply her egg. Ava, Maura West, arrived at GH to see Austin Roger Howarth, and point-blank asked him if she killed the man found dead in the hospital alley. Austin denied being a murderer and was offended that she would even ask. When Austin was called away from his office, Ava took the opportunity to snoop a bit. Too bad she wasn't discreet, and Austin caught her. She admitted she didn't find a file on his alleged patient, who is now dead, so she demanded to know who he really was. As they talked some more, Austin realized that Ava had told Sonny all about not dead Nicholas. Cody, Josh Kelly, and Brooke Lynn, Amanda Seton, met up in the stables, where they ended up discussing Sasha, Sophia Matson. He didn't think she hurt him enough to end up in Ferncliff. He insisted that Sasha's breakdown didn't make any sense, and he believed Sasha might have once again been on drugs. He even wondered if someone may have spiked her drink. He was sure that Gladys, Bonnie Burrows, was behind everything happening to her. He insisted that Gladys could not be trusted, but Brooke Lynn refused to believe him.